Hi guys, it's me again. Here is the video that I promised you. So I'm gonna go over a little bit what we did today, and then I'm gonna add on something new that we didn't have time for. So here's your problem. Hopefully you're taking notes as we go over these, yes? Here you go, your line, your area, your shape is bounded by y equals root x, the x-axis, and x equals 4, and it's revolved around the x-axis. So you're trying to find the volume of the shape. So I'm going to talk about it two different ways. Hopefully you remember step one is to draw a picture. So let's set this up. So we have y equals root x, that looks something like this. We've got the x-axis, which is right here, and then x equals 4, which is right there. So here's kind of the shape that we're dealing with. And then we're going to revolve this about the x-axis. So we're going to take it and flip it around. So it's going to turn into, you can kind of imagine what it's going to look like. Some like bowl-esque type thing. So first I'm going to do this normally, the way that I taught you in class today. So if you were to find the volume of this, we're going to sketch a piece, a rectangle that's perpendicular to the x-axis for rotation, and then kind of talk about that and what would happen there. All right, so we've got our picture, we've rotated it. Let's come up with an equation for this. So this piece that's being rotated around, if you rotate it around and you slice it, right, the cross section is a circle. So the area is pi r squared. So the hard part is figuring out what the radius is. So if you look, and this is the circle, the radius goes from the center to the edge. And as you can tell, from the center is the x-axis all the way to the edge. Well, that's changing. Here it's smaller, here it's bigger. So the radius is a function, and it's this function, which, as we know, is y equals the square root of x. So my area equation is pi square root of x squared. Yes? So the squared and the square root cancel, so we get that the area is just pi times x. Step 3 is to figure out our limits of integration. Pretty easy. We know we start at 0, and it's asking you, it's bounded by x equals 4. So we're just going to integrate from 0 to 4 our area equation, pi x dx. You can do this by hand. Take a pi out front if you'd like, and then x squared over 2 is the integral. Evaluate it from 0 to 4. Plug 4 in. 4 squared is 16 pi over 2, which simplifies to 8 pi. So that's pretty easy, pretty straightforward. This is what we did in class today. So I hope you're used to it. This looks familiar. What I'm going to introduce now, I'm going to use this exact same problem, but I'm going to show you another method that we use.